This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
The Flames are seeking their first 4-0 start in 12 years this week. This Saturday, 3-0 Liberty will host 0-4 Louisiana-Monroe at 12 noon inside Williams Stadium. Last week, Liberty downed North Alabama 28-7 after the offense came alive in the second half with 3 touchdown drives.
Bottom line is I just don't think we strained to win the game in the first half. I don't think that the same blocking against the same front in the second half looked totally different. And so, in my opinion, I told him I thought that we did not pass the test.
And I understand where he's coming from when he say we failed the test. We might have won the game, but we didn't play to the best of our ability. And we surely weren't playing together at first, but we came together and we got it going. But sometimes you won't have the opportunity to turn it on that late.
This week, the Flames face a ULM team that nearly picked up its first win last week. Georgia Southern held off ULM at the 1-yard line as time expired to win the game 35-30. Warhawks quarterback Colby Suits threw for 334 yards and 2 touchdowns. Suits leads the Sun Belt in passing yards and is one of just 3 QBs in the country with 30 or more completions in multiple games this year.
We really haven't played a great quarterback that could distribute the ball consistently when his first option wasn't available. And so, what you see is, a quarterback that spreads it around. He's an equal opportunity employer. He's going to get it to whoever's open. He does a good job reading coverages, has a big arm, and also has the ability to run the ball.
First and foremost, you have to stop the run. I mean, they are a passing team, but if you can run the football, why would you ever stop? So it's always make the team one-dimensional.
Louisiana-Monroe head coach Matt Viator added this week that he does want to run the ball more. So far, the Warhawks have averaged only 2.6 yards per carry and netted just 92 yards on the ground last week.
Just not consistently doing enough, and the other thing that's not helping either is we've fallen behind in every game. And then, you fall behind and, you want to stay patient with the run game, but when you're 11, 14, and 17 points down in the third quarter the other night, it's kind of, you tend to go to that.
Defensively, ULM is allowing 35 points per game. A big reason for that is they've been gashed in the run game, giving up nearly 6 yards per carry and 15 rushing touchdowns. The Flames rank 6th nationally with 274 rushing yards per game. Flames quarterback Malik Willis has averaged nearly 127 yards on the ground himself. He returns this week after missing the North Alabama game with an elbow injury. Willis says he's not focused on ULM stats, but on what he and his teammates need to do.
You definitely have to go and block out that 0 and whatever. It doesn't really matter. After the game is over, that's in the trash. It's on to the next week. You got to go 1-0 every week. That's all you got to do. Worry about who you're playing that week. And that's where people mess up, trying to focus on stuff so down and far ahead.
Liberty and Louisiana-Monroe will meet for the first time on Saturday at 12 noon. Fans can watch on ESPN2 or listen on the radio at The Journey, 88.3 FM in Lynchburg, Roanoke, and Danville, or online at libertyflames.com. For the Liberty Flames Sports Network, I'm Nick Pierce.